I've had someone ask me recently, is direct mail still relevant marketing? Direct mail is a physical marketing channel where you send printed materials, postcards, flyers, stuff like that to target a list of recipients for a postal delivery. Despite the growth of digital channels, direct mail remains actually a high impact velocity touch point for these reasons. It's tactile, it's less crowded than many digital media sources, and engages multiple senses, like the somatic touch and sight of seeing a mailer in your mailbox, and often receives more attention and dwell time than many other digital exposures. You can integrate a digital touch too, like a QR, campaign URL, or even retargeting to form an omnichannel loop. It's important to keep an omnichannel presence with your marketing. Key mechanics that make up the anatomy of a direct mail campaign is a list targeting, identifying the households or businesses that you send it to, like a customer list or lookalike audiences. There's the creative and the offer. That's the design of the mailing piece, along with the offer that's put in front of people. Personalization and relevant messaging is important with a strong call to action for this to follow. There's the postal execution. You got to work with a mail house or a dropship vendor or some sort of service to then apply the postal standards and mail in bulk and send. Response and measurement. That's where you track a response via unique URLs, QR codes, coupon codes, matchback outcomes to first-party data or any other source to say, I sent this mail to this person and then they came into my business and or did business with me. Link the offline mail event to an online sales or offline sales outcome. And then there's retargeting and follow-up. After the mail drops, and the use of digital retargeting, display ads, social ads, and email to the same audience or lookalike who received the mail but didn't respond. Doing this makes the mail trigger for a digital follow-up. Now, why this still works is the engagement's actually higher on it. For example, many sources show open rates being red for email, whereas it's not exactly true. In a direct mail, you know that that person goes in their mailbox and does see it, where it's a 1-to-1 attribution for at least visually seeing the impression. In a cluttered digital world, the physical mail piece can actually stand out. Don't burn your marketing spend away by randomly sending direct mail out to the wrong people.
But put them on a list for direct mail and figure out who can you mail something to with a message that's relevant to the person you need to reach. To put that same audience into an exclusion list for Facebook meta-based ads and retarget them. Now, if you get a high-powered video that shows your branding and who you are, and you're going to the exact person that likely will engage with you after they've subconsciously been primed by the direct mail piece.
I was talking to one of my new clients in HVAC remodel business about this tactic, and I kind of wanted to show a proof of it. So let's,
Costco wholesale. As you can see, Costco sent me mail because I haven't renewed. So they're using their first-party data and audiences to basically say, hey, who's all the people within the zip code that we haven't sold a card to in an X amount of time. So they have a whole lost lead sales follow-up where they will mail these out knowing that I haven't renewed. And it's a part of their whole local marketing strategy. Direct mail serves a purpose, but you need to use first-party data-based targeting layers for it to actually get in front of the right person.
Within this, if you have 100 people at a direct mail cost, let's just assume $1.50 per, but 100 people with an average cost per click of 30 cents on social with a direct ad means, so you need an average 5 to 7 touch points to get in front of the right person. Let's just assume a max of 7. A 210 retargeting Facebook budget with a $150 direct mail budget puts us at roughly $500 needed to get an effective direct mail based retargeting campaign. We're going to get this scheduled and set. So an important part of this is by picking the right budget, we now know exactly how many people we're trying to get in front of, and we know our audience size. Now let's figure out our target area. Basically a 15-mile radius. We're now going to add another market zone for the retargeting for social. The goal of this is to create leads. So what we're going to do is make sure we add the high-powered zip codes like 98258, where most of the businesses within Snohomish are located. So now that the zip codes are added, we have a general idea of where the hot pocket incomes are for retargeting, along with the audience that we've created, and then a general target area. We're going to create a process specifically for our direct mails. So based off this, we're going to get rid of all the stages behind this and just start with as blank as a template as we can. Within this, we're going to change landing page over to in-person meet. Goal of this, meet prospect. The KPI behind this, we're going to make our own KPI for it. Contact, target. No targets behind this KPI. The next step after the in-person meet will be the direct mail nurture is what we'll call it. The next part of this process is retargeting. Retargeting social ad. With the goal of the next thing that will follow it is a demo scheduled. That is through the lead conversion rate of the sales landing page. Lead converted. What we can now see is a visualization of this process. First, you're going to meet or potentially meet that owner and or person that runs the business. You'll then put them into a direct mail nurture follow-up sequence so that they can also get hit with a direct mail piece. You'll put them into an audience for retargeting social ads. That way they will get more touch points from your brand and you'll have a very effective lean audience. From there, the lead will either convert or it won't, but the goal is you'll keep a very lean advertising expense to get in front of the right audience at the right time. From there, hopefully you close it and it turns into more sales and more leads.
Make smarter decisions with smarter targeting with Drive Insight.